recommended up or down, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at 1.25 million. Based.
Hey man, say man, so Chud the Builder is like F, right? Right, and it's like I say about time because like, and you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I do think this whole Chud the Builder like thing, this like era in this random Caucasian man's life, I do think it is a slow/fast mental breakdown. You feel me? Like apparently the guy this started off with like he got fired from his job. It was a road rage thing, and I guess it was like a group of brown folks, and so he something happened and he ended up just like holding a cross out the window, which like who just has a cross on hand to just like show like it's big enough to like point at people in an offensive way. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? So first of all, that's already weird. But he's now in jail. If you go back to his streams, he says many times he says he wants to blow a
after they quote unquote
insert explicit out. Man's brains out.
Very disgusting. Very nasty.
After
stuff.
they
I don't know. I don't really have words for it, man. Like it's insane. That people even like you can't really blame Kick. You can only blame unchecked mental illness. That's really all you can do, because this was a man who obviously had some reservations about other races, and then right when he's presented with a moment where he should maintain his composure and just be like a normal human being, he chose to be disgusting and use the God's, our Lord's cross in an offensive way. Like it's nuts. It's weird stuff. But he's in jail. And it's really ironic that he's in a place where like statistically he's going to run into like more black people, not just black, but other people too, Spanish, Asian, all kind of people, he's really in the worst place for a racist, It's kind of weird. He doesn't really seem like the type to really be like, hey, back up, man. You didn't get my applesauce. Like, he doesn't really seem like the type for that type of confrontation. What he does is he pulls out his phone and he puts unarmed black folks on camera and like just releases the N-word. Just rains down the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Just wild stuff. You really can't have any sympathy for these types of people. Like I got a video on my TikTok where I say like I was pretty pissed off at someone, and I just made a video. I was like, some people just don't deserve sympathy. Really messed up thing to say, but it's true. There are people out in this world that they may be suffering from mental illness. They may be suffering from something, lack of something, too much of something, but they do things that make them, how can I say this? They do things that make it hard to have sympathy for them, to feel bad. Even if they do deserve sympathy, sometimes that person completes a set of actions or says a set of words or dialogue that makes it so you really can't have that for them. Because at that point, that won't help them. When a person's being that offensive, like sympathy isn't going to help them. They're going to use it. They're going to take advantage of it. They're going to use it. What you have to do is show them that in Chud the Builder's case, all you can do is walk away, because the man has a gun. He obviously shot a dude and he started fighting him. So he's a real, this is within the first 10 minutes. So he's a real P word. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to go for monetization at some point. So he's a real P word if you get what I'm saying. Because to shoot a man that you started offending in the first place, you walked up to him, bothering him, and the African American brother said, "Hey, I have PTSD. If you start all that stuff you do, I'm going to hit you." Chud the Builder then took it upon himself to accept this man's challenge, and PvP battle commenced on Nashville courthouse, like in that area. Very random place to have a Tekken style battle. Very weird. I don't know, like, and it's like he's streaming this stuff. He's like, I don't know if that part, I don't think that part got streamed, but he's walking on streaming, and it's like, bro, clout is not only a drug, clout is a disease. Clout is a disease. Because in normal life, he would have just been a racist at the bar, at work, with his friends, with his family. But with the introduction of streaming and the complete access that we have to just like put anything out into the world, he was granted a platform. And all you need for viral moments is a crazy person and a effing platform. That's all you need. That's all you need. Look at Adrian Broner and Dean the Great is a perfect example. Dean the Great was doing 200 views on his lives before he got with AB. AB's a naturally entertaining person, right? So Dean had the platform. AB has the unstableness, the unhingedness. You put them together, you get magic, lightning in a bottle, you get money. You feel me? Chud the Builder, same thing. He actually, the whole GoFundMe, the whole like be crazy, get locked up, GoFundMe, like it's a method. It hasn't, I don't know if I think it's been patched with the whole Chud the Builder thing. I think that method has been patched, but it's a pretty solid method. Like racists love sending money to people. You know what I'm saying? Like racists love sending money to their talking heads, you know what I'm saying, their face cards. They love sending money to those people. You know, really crazy, man. Like, I don't know, like, and then, you know, he was stopped by the FBI. You know, they pulled him in and they're like, bro, you know what you're doing. You know, it's gonna, at some point, something's gonna happen. They tried to warn him. The authorities took him in to try and warn him. You know, and it didn't work because why would it? You know, there's clout out there, man. Officer, there's clout out there to get. There's clout out there, officer. Why would I stop? So, yeah. I don't know what he's getting out. But to get out, he has $1 million bond, by the way. To get out, he has to go to 10 different bonds people and do $100,000 each. He has to find 10 different bondsmen to do that, and they're all like denying him. So he might be in jail for a minute. I don't know, man. Look, get at me. Hit all the buttons, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, I'll catch you later, please.